What's going on, YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video, I'm here to tell you how to make your Integra or Civic, doesn't even have to be the Type S or the Type R, it can be a base level Integra, how to make it drive like a Tesla. Now, before I press your buttons, before you get all up in the riot, first of all, I just want to say, soothe your boob. Ease the calamity that's in your memories. I know y'all hate electric vehicles, I don't, but Tesla's got some things going for it. And what I'm talking about here today, that's the Autopilot feature. Now, you're not going to be able to do complete stops because these are manuals. This car, below 5 miles an hour, cruise control goes off. But if you're just cruising on the highway at a constant speed with the adaptive cruise control, you can get this car to just straight up drive by itself for a long period of time. I'm here to show you how to do it hands-free. So I do want to give a safety precaution. You should not do this because I know we got some adventurous people out there. I got to put that disclaimer out there, but you can do it, and I'm going to show you how in today's video. So before we jump into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel. Let's get into it. Now that we back, I'd like to give a huge shout out to the MOC, that's the Men in Culture. We got Race Car Friends, Blueprint 1LE, and 100 Gang Nate. So Race Car Friends and 100 Gang Nate, they have these cars, and I don't even know if they use these features. I know Race Car Friends, old school, he probably is against this feature. 100 Gang Nate, have you tried it? Let me know if you tried the adaptive cruise control on here, because this thing is a game changer, especially how much you be driving. It is a game changer. Like, that's how I was able to drive to Florida the last time we met up, the first and only time we met up, 3/4 of the Men in Culture. But I'm here to tell you, like, this is such a great feature, and it works so good and so smooth, so seamless. So let me show you how it works, and then I'm gonna demonstrate it in just a moment here. So the best thing about this, it works, and I demonstrated it, the ins and outs, all of that other feature in my A-Spec Integra. But I'm here to show you today, just for $1, you can make this thing autonomous at a step above, so hands-free. So automatically, the way the car comes, you get to do it for like 15 to 20 seconds without your hands on the steering wheel. You should drive with your hands on the steering wheel, I'm telling you that, because these cars, and Teslas for that matter, you are still supposed to be paying attention. So it's not like you can just kick back, read a book. Some people do it. I'm just here to give that information. If that's what you choose to do, don't do it. Disclaimer, we out there in the clear. We good? We good? All right. So you can do it, and I'm about to show you how right now with this $1 trick right here. And then I knew about this for quite some time. When I think before I even owned the car, somebody at the dealership told me that it is possible. I never tried it because around here I never get a chance to really try out cruise control. But $1, for $1 you can make this thing, this sexy beast right here, autonomous. So what is it going to take to make this thing fully autonomous? That $1, bam, a water bottle. Now, like I said, please use caution. I hate to even tell y'all this, but I think it's cool that you can. We're about to try it out right now. So what you're going to do is, like I told y'all in the video where I was actually going on my trip, you got to keep your hand on the steering wheel and move some pressure. But for just $1, you can slide your friend this water bottle right here, and it'll do it for you. And we're going to try it out. So I'm going to put the GoPro on so we can demonstrate that. Hopefully it works. Now, if you have seen the movie Final Destination, you know what water bottles can do in the car, especially when you got pedals down there. And I got 3 pedals, so it makes it an extra 33% dangerous. You got gas, brake, clutch. I need all 3 pedals to do what I'm doing. But so this thing slide out while you're driving, boom, there's some hazards. If it slide up under one of those, you are toast. And we don't want to do that. So that's what I'm saying. Just be safe about it. So here we go. Put it there. Cruise control time. So let me demonstrate it. Alright, let me get to a stretch of highway. Buckle up for safety. So we got 2 parts of this Autopilot, which is actually called Acura watch. So we got the lane keep assist, and we got the adaptive cruise control, and then the following distance as well. So it's technically 3 parts. but just want to be mindful of that. And so you want to have cruise control turned on. So if cruise control is off, you notice the car in the middle of the cluster disappeared. So I always do that because I think it's cool to see the car. You can see your turn signals and stuff like that if your lights are on. And then you also want to have the lane keep assist on, which keep you centered. Right now, if you look at the road, we only see a dotted line, and we got curves over here. It's not reading the curves. So if I turn this on, it's not going to follow it because we need 2 solid lines to be able to use that feature. So once I get on the highway, it'll be okay to demonstrate. All right, about to enter the freeway. Downshift, got our pops going. Weather about to get cold for us, so hello winter. Michigan got like 3 seasons. We got summer, spring, and winter. Spring and fall really don't do much. It's like, all right, a week of transition, if that, cold. So we went from 80 to like 60 to 40 for the highs. All right, free game, or common sense. When you merge into a freeway, go the same speed on the on-ramp before you get on here. So this is how this works. Now we see we got 2 gray lines right here. If I wanted to do lane keep assist, I press this button, they turn green, I can drive hands-free. I don't have the cruise control on, I'm driving with my own foot right now, but I can turn that on as well if I please, and I'll do that soon. So now it's telling me to put my hand on the steering wheel because I haven't done it in 20 seconds, and now it's going to just stop driving for me, so I'm going to drift out of my lane eventually. I think that's very unsafe to do. See, now I'm drifting out of my lane, I'm getting over the line, so now I got to take control of the car over. But with this $1 hack, we can solve that. So I'm about to show that in just a moment here. Let me see how I set my cruise control. Getting these cars mixed up. Okay, I just set, and now, boom, scene salabim. We driving by ourselves, hands free. I can get a book if I want to. Don't read a book while you're doing this, and keep your hands really close to the steering wheel. I just want y'all to be safe. But I'm showing y'all a not safe technique, but I just want y'all to know this is possible. I know y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do anyway. Some people are probably already doing this because I saw this in the forums as well as talk at the dealership. But what we gonna do, we're gonna put this dollar water. Who's sponsoring this? Nobody. I'm gonna say no brands. Put it in there. So we got our hefty weight, and let's see, let's let the car do its thug dizzle. Is that enough weight to keep the car going for longer than 20 seconds? About to find out. I think we are Gucci. So we ain't touched nothing in a while. Scratch my neck if I want to. Stretch my legs. Crack my back. Shoulders. We're good. And that's all it takes. Just doing it right here. So now, I'm about to make an exchange in the lanes up here. You can see like all these little animations coming up here. We got a car in the front, you see the car on the side of us, but I'm gonna get over to the right. And I'm gonna take over for just a minute here, because we got some lines. Don't do this in the construction area, because, let me cancel this for a second. In the construction area, all the crap on the ground is not gonna know which line to follow. Actually, it's still following the lines right here. Let's see. Let's see what it's gonna do right here. Oh shoot! Oh dang! Yeah. See, you gotta be paying attention. Be mindful. All right. Let's see what it's about to do here. I'm gonna get over. All right. It's gotta read the line. So once the lines turn green, we're good. Get out of these slower lanes. Alright, and let's resume our cruise. And we're gonna see what it's gonna do. About to sit back. I'm gonna keep my hands close in case I gotta make a maneuver. Always watch the other people around you. See a car about to pass me from behind. But we about to see this $1. For $1, you can transform your Integra or your Civic, the A-Spec, the non-A-Spec, the non-tech package. They all come standard with this. I was kind of jelly about that at first. I'm like, dang, this thing ain't all that seamless. We getting out of our line, but it still didn't require my hands. It's like, hey, you going over the line. I'm like, this is your fault. You're driving, not me. Stay in between the lines. It's 2 solid white lines, so we should be able to see that. But there we go. Haven't had to put my hand on the steering wheel since I slightly corrected it, but it'll handle all these turns. So this is really good. If you are that fatigued, don't drive the car. I just gotta say that. Be as safe as possible. But just know that, we about to get out of that lane. Is it gonna fix itself? I'm over the line, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. The car sees it too. Get back in the line, fool. All right. I promise it normally works a lot more seamless than that. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know. Those curves might have been a little bit too steep for it. I don't know. And then it'll speed up and slow down as well. Shout out to 4 Seconds, aka Blueprint, for his older intro. So I don't know if I trust this completely to be actually driving like that, because we got cars around us, semi-trucks cutting off people. I'm gonna keep my hands close by in case I gotta make that maneuver. Now it's slowing down. All right, dang, it's hitting on brakes. I don't like that about the cruise control on here. Instead of letting off the gas, it'll hit on the brakes, and that confuses people. So they might think it's a hazard in front of us, which is not. Well, let me get around them and slingshot. Use some drafting techniques. Be racing out here. Just kidding. But yeah, this is pretty good. I haven't had to use the steering wheel. Sometimes if this thing gets like out of sync, I just cancel the lane keep assist and start it right back up, and it'll reset itself, because like sometimes it just won't read the lines. It rarely does that. It's done it like once or twice already in this video, but I promise you it rarely does that. So I just turn it off and turn it back on real quick, and it'll be all good. I haven't really used it in this car at all, but this is enough to do it. Are we? This thing driving like a drunk driver, man. It's out the lane. Do your job, man. Damn. I don't know if these curves are a little too sharp, but in essence, this is how you do it. Should you want to, you need to take a quick break and, I don't know, what do y'all do? Focus on driving. That's all I got to say. I don't want y'all doing this, to be honest, but this is cool that you can do this, and you don't have to, like, because even when I have my hands on the steering wheel, if I'm driving at an area where there's no resistance or on a straight line, then it'll still tell me that with my hands on the steering wheel. There's no sensor to say if your hands are on the steering wheel, it needs you to give some kind of resistance in the steering wheel to know that you're still there. And the weight, this water bottle is just enough. So it makes it easier. I will still have my hands like right here to do so if you choose to do this, but that's how it's done, and that's how you do it. It works as good as the system works. Like I said, make sure your radars are clean. My car is dirty. I don't know if that's playing a factor, but for the most part, it's doing it on its own. But let's see if these turns, these sharper turns, what this dude doing? Getting over that way. All right, there we go. Much better right now. All right, let's take this turn. All right, I'm hitting on the gas. I'm going a little too fast. I got it set to 72. All right, we're back in action. So let me get behind these cars and see what it's gonna do in this turn. Because this is a lot of cars. This ain't even the ideal time to be using cruise control, but I'm doing it for demonstration purposes only. I don't even think I've used this cruise control in this vehicle since I had it. Because when I drove to Toronto, it was in break-in period, so I really didn't have a chance to use it. And then when I'm driving around curves like these, I want to do it myself. I ain't gonna let the car take these curves. I'm gonna do it. But if I'm on a straight road, I'm definitely using it. There ain't nothing to do. Yeah, this thing handles it like a champ. And that's how it does it. Still gotta watch out for other cars and this car because it's acting wonky today. But there you have it. It's doing its thug dizzle. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. You put a water bottle here, it'll drive until I've driven with this on for like, man, probably an hour, 2 hours at a time. But like when I'm in boring states, just driving in straight lines, I'll turn it on. I don't care, because all it's gonna do is hold the car straight. Today is not doing that because we got curves, but when I'm on straightaway. Back outside the Integra Type S. So told you all, just for $1 you can do that. And like I said, disclaimer, I don't recommend doing it, but you can. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. Hondas and Acuras alike. If you got Honda, well, Acura watch, I guess it's called Honda watch as well. You can do the same thing no matter the vehicle, as long as it's equipped with this same technology in there. Make sure your radars are clean that's on the top of the windshield up there. So that, I don't know what the thing was that it kept going out of his lane. It sometimes do that, but that's why you always got to pay attention. But I don't know if it was the curves or not, but that was kind of it's kind of weird, but it's kind of like Tesla Autopilot. Now I know Autopilot stops, goes, turns to where you can just do a lot less, but this is pretty good for what it is. And it's a manual too, so I don't even think it's another car with a manual transmission that can actually drive this well, because this is probably the best that I have checked out so far. So I haven't tried Tesla Autopilot yet. I'll get around to that real soon. So I know a couple people with some Teslas. Hopefully they'll let me borrow it and demonstrate it for me. Let me know what y'all think about that. Do you do this? Would you do this? Me personally, I would keep my hand on the steering wheel unless I'm gonna just keep my hands on the steering wheel. Like, I'm not doing that. I normally wouldn't, but you can do it should you please to. I just wanted to show y'all there's a little hack to it. So there we go. Turn your Acura Integra Type S into a Tesla Model 3 plus D, whatever all those letters and numbers stand for. So that's all I got to show for you all today. It's getting dark out here. About to go home, have some dinner, kick it with my family, and enjoy the rest of my evening. So hope you all enjoy your evening as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video.